Alright, so I am down in South Central trying to film this video. Trying to see which way this camera's. Oh, that's the side of my hand. That's what that is. Camera's over there. So anyway, everybody's talking about healthcare today, blah blah blah, Trump care, Obamacare, universal healthcare. Obviously, we want everybody to have healthcare. I've got Medi-Cal because I've been looking for work and don't got no money. So come to California, get some Medi-Cal. What's it worth? I don't know. I haven't been able to get into a proper doctor yet. It's it's hard, man. I've been filing for jobs and stuff. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about healthcare. So yeah, obviously some people want private health insurance because they think it'll be better, and that's fine. I would not want to deny anyone the right to pay for health insurance if they so wanted to pay for it. I mean, there's worse things in life you could pay for, so yeah, let them pay for health insurance. And then there's the people who don't want to pay for health insurance, but they want to have health insurance either because they can't pay for it, or they don't think they should have to pay for it, or whatever the reason. It's not important. They want or need or want the option somehow to get health insurance that's free, even if it's not particularly great, because it's better than nothing, because generally they can't afford to buy anything. And are the people in that category, and then the other people don't want to pay for it and blah blah blah. Well, you know my thoughts on money. I think it's stupid and dumb, and I think you guys spend way too much time arguing about this, that, and the other thing. I think it's more important that everybody has everything they need, regardless of what that is, whether that's if they need a house or a job or a food to eat or health care or whatever it is. I mean, some things are obvious. Not everybody needs, a PlayStation 360 or whatever, phone so you can look for work, stuff like that, internet access. I mean, really, once you get there, like, that's everything you need in life. Tertiary, you can look up any information you want. College is nice, but it's not really necessary. You can learn everything you need on the phone. So anyway, I think money's dumb, but let's move past that, because some people want to talk about the money, which is what I'm talking about now. I'm not going to say which is the best healthcare. I think we should have all of them. Have the free one if you want it. Have the pay for one if you want that. And what's the problem, right? The money. So we got to talk about the money. So this is my idea. It's really simple. As we know, the price of everything's going up, from wages to cheeseburgers to you name it, whatever the thing is, the price is going up. Because the value of the money is not doing what it used to or whatever, and there's taxes and and interest rates and QEs and all this other stuff. See, this is why I say don't even bother with the money, because it just always ends up being a mess. But if you insist on using the money, which I really don't think you should, but if you're gonna, then stamps. US Postal Service. US Postal Service can solve most of our problems in life. Really simple. Stamps. You have regular stamps. We'll call them the cheapskate stamps, and then you have like your pricey stamps that are like 3 times the price. So you got to pay like 3 times the price for your package. But you can always do it the cheap way if you can't afford it. But hey, if you want to show your status that you're a good supporter of the communities and blah 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 and whatever it is, you buy the stamp. Now, I've talked about this a couple years ago with using an alternative currency, but like I said, let's forget about money. I don't care about money. So let's use stamps. It could be anything. It doesn't matter what it is. So you have these stamps down at the US Postal Service. They do this all the time. They raise money for breast cancer or this, that, or the other thing. And you just have stamps that are there all the time. So if it's the health insurance stamp, you spend an extra $1 or whatever on your health insurance stamp that you use to mail your letter with, and that money goes to paying doctors, or sending doctors through school, nurses or paramedics, whatever person we need in medical to do service, because we want everybody to get paid, right? Because everybody needs to earn a living, because we have money. You guys want to go the money way. I keep telling you, forget it. But anyway, so we have these paramedics and doctors and whatnot, and they need to get paid. So that money and that stamp goes to doing that and hiring one of those people or training one of those people or doing whatever it is you want to need. And it's voluntary. You pay the extra dollar, and you know, pay maybe a couple dollars because your package needs a couple stamps, and the person who gets the letter goes, oh, this person really cares about healthcare. This person's a giver. They're a patron, trying to make the world a better place. You know, it's a status symbol that you do this. You know, maybe you put on twice as many stamps as it actually takes to send the package because you just like that. You know, like it doesn't have to be, as long as you have the minimum amount, then, you know, we're all good. But see, and then you can do that for other things. Now, we have done this in the past in the United States during war times, war stamps to help pay for bombs or food or whatever, you know, but you can just do it for whatever, you know. You want to feed the homeless, you buy the stamp with the apple on it, and that's, you know, that pays for food for people who can't afford food or don't have jobs, or maybe, you know, maybe they do have a job but they don't get paid at their job because they're like an artist or something, you know. There's a lot of those out there. Or there's some computer engineer who's working on like an open source software system that's going to be this like new free software for everybody, and it's going to be really awesome, you know, but he just needs to eat. So you buy the Apple stamp, you know, the food stamp, you know, whatever, the education stamp, all these things that everybody wants. Why aren't these stamps always available at the post office? And I can be like, I want free education, so I'm going to go down to the post office and I'm going to buy a bunch of these, you know, book stamps and put those on my letters and send them out, and people get the letters and they say, oh, you know, Ken feels that you know, more funding and education is needed, or the arts, you know, I could have the drama masks or whatever, you know, whatever it is that you want to support, that you think money should be spent on because you insist on using money. I don't know why. It's not useful. It's not useful. Why isn't money useful? I'll tell you why. Because the problem with money, using money as a measure for anything, is that it only, trying to use it as a market signal, it only signals the wants, needs, and desires of people who have money. So the people who don't have money, they have no way of signaling. So they go out in the streets and they march and they protest and they wave signs around. And if the people with money, if they listen, yay. If not, well, then they get pissed off more and more. The next thing you know, these people are walking around tearing down shops and whatever, until the insurance companies who have to pay out these shops are like, oh, you know, we're sick of paying out these shops because, you know, police corruption, or it's usually what it is, or, you know, whatever, poisoned water or whatever else is the problem in the town. And then the insurance companies get mad at the government, and the government's like, oh yeah, we probably shouldn't do that, you know. But or the businesses or whoever it is that's the perpetrator in these things that upset people. So that's why you shouldn't use money, in case you were wondering, in case you didn't figure it out on your own. That's why you shouldn't use money. But if you do insist on using money, yeah, why can't we go to the post office and vote? And they can count the US Postal Service as part of the government. All right, you want some polling, some information, some data? Think of it like a hashtag. Think of it like trending, you know? Like every time somebody buys an education stamp, you know, you could have that on the news, like 18 million education stamps were bought today. You know, people are very upset about the state of education and think it needs to be improved, or whatever it is, healthcare or whatnot. You know, like it's silly. I really do think the post office could be our savior in this time of trouble, and I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that, and I think the way they should do it is with these stamps. And this is all I want. Everybody who watches this video to get the link or download a copy or do whatever you gotta do, or make your own video. To repeat my idea, make your own video. You're free to use this idea as much or as little as you want, and then take that video or this video or any video saying this and send that to the Postmaster General of the United States, and let him know that you think that the stamp funding, anytime an American citizen wants to, or anybody from the world wants to come in, spend some money at the post office, they can raise money for whatever they think needs to be improved in this country. Because, like I always say, there's no lack of things to do, there's no lack of jobs in this country. There's only a lack of money to pay people to do them. So let's get it done. Signing off, this is Ken.